Hi foodies, how you doing? This is one of the easiest appetizers to make, and sometimes you want to make some garlic bread just to sop up that nice tomato sauce or Alfredo sauce. So this is great to have on the side with pasta and other dishes like that. So let's get into it. So I have a French baguette here. Of course, there are other breads you could use, but I do enjoy using this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it across. We're going to open this up so that we can spread the garlic spread on it later. So just cut it all the way through. Alright, so we'll just open this up, and what we're going to do is cut it again just so that it can fit on a baking tray. So I just put it back together and cut it in half, and that's it. So we'll get 4 pieces to work with, because this whole piece, the length of it, just wouldn't work with the baking tray. So on these 4 pieces, we're going to spread this delicious spread. I have some softened butter here. It doesn't have to be melted butter. Alright, so just softened, and then I'm adding some finely grated Parmesan cheese. The next thing we're gonna add, guys, is some garlic. Sometimes I use some finely minced garlic, and sometimes I'll puree it. So if you're somebody that doesn't like to bite on the tiny pieces of garlic, you can puree it. So I had some garlic minced. I just put it in my magic bullet, and that is the puree. And then you just mix it together. At this point, you're good to go for a simple garlic parmesan bread, but you can add herbs. You could even add some freshly ground pepper. So you are good to go at this point. We are going to be spreading this all over the bread. If you want to, you can go ahead and use a spoon, or you could use a brush. The important thing is that you're generously spreading this all over the bread because you want it to soak right through. Once we've done that, we're going to lay these on a baking tray. Okay, you can use parchment paper, aluminum foil, whatever you prefer to line that baking tray, but you are going to just lay these right on top. Now remember to preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. You want the oven to be hot and ready. So as soon as you put these in the oven, the butter and the Parmesan, everything just starts to melt into the bread. So you have a choice, guys. If you want this to be very crusty and have that crunch, you can leave this open the way it is, and you're going to bake for about 15 to 20 minutes. If you want your garlic bread to be soft, then you're going to cover it with foil. All right, so if you cover it over with foil, it'll be on the softer side. So at this point, you need to choose what you prefer. Okay, I like it both ways. This time, I'm just going to be leaving it open so it can bake up and have that crispness to it. Once it's crispy, it's easier for it to stand up to those heavy sauces that you might be dipping it in, or even soup. So after that, here we go. Gorgeous garlic bread. This is so delicious. If you want it to be a little bit more golden, you can always turn on the broiler and you'll get it a little more golden. But just turn on the broiler briefly if you decide to do that. So all you need to do now is to cut this up. You can cut it diagonally or just cut it right across into those pieces that are easier to eat, okay? It depends on what you prefer. So just cut it up and serve it up immediately, guys. Sometimes what I do is I'll heat up that butter and garlic mixture, and then I will spread it on the bread right before serving it. That way it has that fresh melted butter on top. That's your choice. You don't have to, but I do enjoy doing it that way. So give this garlic parmesan bread a try, guys. Let me know what you think about it. And just remember, if you're doing any saucy dishes, like any super creamy sauces on pasta. If you're having certain kinds of soup, then this is awesome along with it. You can just sop up everything. Really delicious. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.